Hi everybody, I'm back and I am better than ever. I've just taken a little bit of break to get my mind right, to go on a vacation, and to live it up. So I'm back and I am testing out a foundation. This has been requested by many of people my age because it is a cheap, it is a great, and it is an affordable, easy to get brand, and you're gonna love it just like I have. I have already tried this, I'm not gonna lie. But that's just how I am. If you want to know where I got this headband from, I don't know, so can't help you there. Let's jump right in. So I'm going to give you first, before I even start, a skin update. I have a mountain on my forehead, so stop looking at it. I already knew you was. This over here is very good shape. There are a few pigmentation issues, and let me get up a little bit closer so you can see. There's a few pigmentation issues. I do have a breakout right here, and I have a breakout right here. The situation up here is getting better. My nose is a little crispy. It's very dry, but this area right here is going to give me many problems today that I can see in my near future. So anyways, we're going to do the normal makeup routine, and I wanted to give this a fair shot. I wanted it to be my normal routine so I could know if I like it or not. So let's jump right in and let's talk about this foundation. So the foundation I'm going to be testing out today is Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation. It is medium to full coverage. I have two shades. This one looks very dark, but in person, these two were the only two that would truthfully match because my arms are a little bit darker, but you can see my face looks like a piece of paper. I do have a few other things that I am going to tell you about that you might need to pick up because I have started loving. So I'm not going to blab anymore. I'm going to get right in. These Believe Beauties are about $5 a piece, if I'm correct. If I'm not, you can hit me in the face, I know. This shade is tawny and I like it better, and this shade is neutral tan. Neutral tan is more of a warm toned, tawny is more of a cool tone, but they both work together just fine. I have been using Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer, and it is one of the best. It probably runs for about, $12, but that's how we roll. So I'm going to grab a little bit of my hand and I'm going to press it, really press it into this area because my pores lately have been popping, honey. So I did stick this foundation on yesterday because I was going to film a video, but I decided I just looked ugly, so I wasn't going to do that. And I wasn't going to put you guys through that. So I just took the same product and I'm rubbing it in right now. I'm really going to coat this right here. It hurts so bad. Make sure I get that good base on there. And I will mention yesterday that I did not have my normal products, my normal brow products, so it was not a fair chance. Okay. I do have some dark circles right now too that I think that we're going to be able to work with. So I just put the primer on and I am going to jump right into the application of the foundation. I'm going to do half with a brush and half with a beauty blender. I do want more coverage with this part, so I am going to do beauty blender on the right side of my face, which is your left side. Let's go ahead. So tawny, I'm going to take and I'm going to pump 1, 2. It's a very runny as you place it on the hand, and then you see there are two different colors. Okay, so what I do is I take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna pounce this and press it in the face. I have not tried a beauty blender, so you guys are the first to see. And I know I look very unattractive at the moment, but I want you guys to see what this does once it hits the skin, so you guys have a fair shot. I did like the application with the brush, and most of the time I am a brush foundation wearer. Yes, I know this does not look like my color, but I will explain it to you now. What happens when I put foundation on is I put light concealer. I like a very light under eye area. So with that being said, I want it to be full coverage. So I make sure it is very light when I'm very tan, and it works. So I get a very dark foundation and I bronze basically my whole body. So wow, you guys, I'm loving this already. This is amazing. And by the way, this is an e.l.f. Beauty Blender. I hated it at first, love it now. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit more, and you can see on my skin, it blends in. Obviously not right there because I don't have it. But see, it's just, oh, this is amazing. So I'm going to take a very close look in just a second. So don't worry. And let me pull my mirror out so I can pull you guys up. And let me get all my stuff out of the way so I can come in to you guys as well. So what I'm seeing here, it is a partially dewy finish. This does claim to be a medium to full coverage foundation. You can see this only because it is partially bruised from where I have been trying to remove it. This has been completely camouflaged into my face. My pores are basically, they're still there, but they're more invisible. So I'm happy with them, and this only claims to be medium to full coverage. So there is not an issue here. So let's go in with the other side with a brush and see if we like it more, better, or worse. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using 3 pumps per side, which is a little bit, but it's okay because I want my foundation to be very full coverage, and I do not want my texture displayed in a way where it's embarrassing or stands out more. Okay, so as you can see, my arm and face look almost the same. Everything looks good now. So this is a true to shade. You know how when you go to the store and you pick it out and you're like, oh, this is probably going to be too dark, but whatever, I'm going to get it anyway. No, honey, like when you get this, it's going to be your shade. That's how I picked mine out. I'm always doing foundations that are way too dark for me, but I haven't been clocked yet, so we'll see. So let's pull up in this joint, and I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, so this side looks almost more of a skin finish. It did, let me get my eyebrow, sorry. It did well on both ends. I have to say that I probably prefer a brush. My brush was dirty, so it was a little bit difficult to put it on. The Beauty Blender soaks up a little bit of the product, so as it's pressing it into the skin, it's not giving a payoff that I prefer. But I do recommend either the brush or the Beauty Blender. I have eye boogers today. I'm so sorry. So now what we're going to do is first I'm going to tell you about 2 other foundations, or one that I love. Then we're going to move on because I feel like this is important. And I feel like you guys need to know this kind of thing. These are the Collab Beauty foundations, and it's called Meet Your Matte. It's Velvet Foundation. And I have the shade Almond and Tan. And Almond matches me better than Tan does. And these foundations, guys, if you do eye makeup and full glam like me sometimes, these will be your best friend. They work with any primer, any concealer, any setting spray, anything, and they're amazing. I cannot stress it. Get them at Sally's Beauty Supply, and they're probably between $10, $12. I'm not going to say a number. I'm not positive. So those two foundations right now, bomb. And they're both very easy to get. Moving on. Next, I'm going to be using two concealers that I really have been taking a liking to lately. The only reason I'm using two is because this one is obviously too light. So, I'm going to take the shade Fair Warm in the 16-Hour Camo Concealer. And I love this doe foot applicator. Oh, it just literally glides on. But before that dries, I'm going to be using the Collab No Flaws Liquid Concealer in Beige Tan. And as you can see, it's a lot darker. Okay. So I'm going to take my other beauty blender, which is disgusting. Don't look at it. And I'm going to just press both of these into the skin. And I'm also going to take some right down the bridge of the nose, onto the forehead. I did take a little too much, but that's fine. And I'm going to wear this out, and I am going to test this out for you guys. So what I have noticed on both times that I have applied this foundation is that it is fast to dry. So work quickly, don't like hurry, but you see I took my time and I did okay, but it almost dries down to powder. Like you could almost wear this by yourself, which is crazy. But it kind of really dries out the concealer to where it wants to make it dry too. But we're not going to do that. So the 16-Hour Camo Concealer and the Liquid Finish or No Flaws Concealer from Collab. And you always really want a concealer that is one shade lighter, which is pretty close to that. It's not, sorry. It's pretty close to that, but it's not that. I'm going to take some down on the chin. And pound some up in these cracks. Sorry, that sounded disgusting. And then I'm just, see, I have time to blend, but it's like I just don't want it. It's like you're almost scared that you're going to mess up because it does dry quick. But y'all, if I don't mess it up, you won't mess it up. So I hope the lighting is also okay in here today because I covered my window. So we'll see. Next, I'm going to be going in with my palette that I got from the Dollar General. Oh my God, did I not tell y'all where I got that foundation? Dollar General. No joke, $5. Praise the Lord. Okay, sorry. Skipping ahead back to where I was. The LA Colors I Heart Makeup Contour Palette. And I'm going to be taking the same sponge that I used for my concealer and going in with the 3 lighter shades. And I'm going to just press this under the eye. Look at how, oh, the finish is beautiful. Next, I'm going to be taking my Morphe bronzing brush. Actually, I'm going to be going in with the Highlight and Contour Palette by LA Colors. This is $1. No joke. $1. You think I'm kidding? I'm definitely not. And I'm just going to stamp. I get so excited for drugstore makeup. I just love it. And most of the time, it really truthfully looks better on me anyways, So this brush, I'm pretty sure I got it from Dollar General too, but It's amazing for stamping on bronzer. I use it to stamp bronzer on, so I can really contour in a few minutes. Because I have a square face and I really like to reiterate that. So, okay, sorry, I'm getting way off topic. Taking my bronzer brush, going back into this palette right here, and I'm taking the cool toned at the top and really just going ham. And I go all the way to my mouth in the summertime because I like to really look bronze. So I'm just taking it up in the corners of my nose and mouth. And I know I look dirty, but just bear with me because we're going to fix this. Be going into that same cool toned, it's an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be taking that up the nose, down the nose, up the nose, down the nose. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera because I look rough, and then I'll be straight back on to finish my face and to do a little bit of eye makeup with you guys. Okay, y'all, so I literally just had a huge mishap. The thing, you know, I thought it happened again. That little thing fell out of my brow thing, and I thought I didn't have any more, and I was about to have a panic attack, okay? But I am going to tell you about something else that I have recently fell in love with. It's the Palladio Forever and Ever Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. And I use this to set the bottom of my face because I already have so much powder on the top. So it is a mess, but I'm going to be using that to press. I'm actually going to just be using a powder brush by Real Techniques and pressing it. Just how beautiful did that setting powder make that? Isn't that just, oh, perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to be using another new product. I'm going to be using the Believe Beauty Blush, and it's the Born to Blush. And I don't know if it's the shade Wink or what, but it claims, I'm a long-wearing sheer powdered blush that gives a pop of buildable, natural-looking cheek color for all skin tones. This is the shade. This is what it looks like swatched. It's really beautiful. So, we'll see. We're going to stamp this on. Well, it's pretty pigmented, so I don't think we're going to have to build it. Oh, wow. Look at the other side. Okay, maybe I just went too ham. Hang on. Ooh, it just wipes away. That's cool. Yeah, this is an A++ for me. Okay. Beautiful. $4.75 too. Dollar General. I didn't forget that time. So now we're going to be using the Believe Beauty Radiant Finish Highlighter in the shade Pink Pearls. I will swatch this. This is absolutely stunning. I used it yesterday and I look. Ah! So pretty. So now we're just going to be taking my brush that I got from Ipsy, you know, my unicorn brush that I always talk about. And I'm going to apply this with a brush, and if I don't like it, I'm going to apply it with my finger or whatever. So, look at my eye. Hang on. Let me get the... That's crazy. Okay, sorry. I get so freaking distracted. Oh, hey, sister. We light, but we are popping. Ooh, how pretty. Looky. I just keep applying it. Oh my god. It looks like wet skin. I have an awful angle on this side. It's because the light doesn't hit it well. There we go. That's so freaking pretty. Okay. Wow. 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 Ooh. 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 I always go on the side of my lips just to make sure. Ooh. Ooh, honey. We're doing good. Why do I sound like Migos? Okay. Next, I'm going to be taking a brush from, I think, Morphe. And it's one of those flatter brushes. And I'm just going to be packing some, ooh, look at that, highlight on the brow bone. And maybe in the inner corners because I'm just that, you know, finish the lyrics, guys. I can't finish them on YouTube. Okay, so, wow. And it doesn't even leave like a brown cast around the edge. Ooh, it's so pretty. Approved 100% of the Pink Pearls shade in the Radiant Finished Highlighter. $4.75. Wow. I'm shaking to the core. Wait, is it shaking or shaking? I think it's technically shaking, but whatever. So now, lastly, I'm gonna put. Okay, wait. Let me say something real quick. The Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powder in Heat Wave is the prettiest freaky highlighter I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. Oh, okay. Sorry, we're not gonna use it though because I've gone too far. So what we're gonna do now is I'm just gonna do a light kind of a pink summer eye, but I'm gonna do like a goldy theme. Okay, so we're gonna go into mine and we're gonna go ham. So I'm gonna try to do this as quick as I can. I may fast forward through it because it's already probably a freaking 45-minute video, so. Let's go ham, let's go ham. I used the shade Creamsicle in the palette. Next, I'm going to be going in with a shade from another palette. I'm going to be going in to the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette, and it is called Coral Punch. It is this shade right here, boys and girls, right here. Isn't this cute? That's what I thought. So pretty. And that is it for the eye look besides liner and mascara, and I will be right back once I get it all on. So guys, I'm back. I have applied lip, mascara, and eyeliner. I use the shade Cocoa K, and it's beautiful. When you know that's Kylie. I hope y'all know that's Kylie. But then I'm going to top it off with a gloss that I got from Believe Beauty as well. I know these look crazy together, but I think that they're going to wind up being one in the end. So let me go ahead and apply this, and I'll be right back again. Ooh, I'm so glad I did that. So this is the shade Tropical Punch. It's a purple, but it gives this a mauve-y tinge, and I like it, I think. But that's all that I have other than setting my face with the Palladio Forever and Ever Makeup Setting Spray. And that is it. I hope you go and buy these foundations. I hope you go and buy everything at Dollar General and sell the store out. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a good summer. See you next time.